On July 15th of 2004, our daughter Alexa died while waiting on the list for a double lung transplant.
Because she was #1 on the list, we believed that that call would come, and we never thought that we would run out of time.
It was a very, very scary situation for her, and we always thought of it in a very optimistic way, that there was no doubt that when she needed her transplant, it would happen.
I know at first, I can't speak for the rest of the family, but I know I didn't sleep when we first went on the list. I think there's that anticipation, maybe the phone would ring tonight.
The hardest thing for me, for Alexa being on the list, would have been trying to look at the outcome, waiting for that call to come. Every time the phone rang, you wanted it to be that call that told us to jump on the plane and come down.
When Alexa was on the list, she really needed to be at home on oxygen 24/7. So everything she had to do, had to be quiet. So, art or piano or anything that was quiet.
She was just one of those kids that loved life.
I think the hardest thing for Alexa being on the list was that she just couldn't do the normal activities that kids her age would do. Whether it be, maybe going to one of their first middle school dances at the school, or going for a bike ride after school. Dancing, she loved to dance, and a lot of her friends were involved in that. So she couldn't dance, and she talked about when she received the transplant, she would be able to dance again. When Alexa didn't get her transplant, obviously we were devastated, but I think we were also shocked. When you're #1 on the list, you don't believe that you're going to die waiting. And I would give anything to go back to those days. As hard as they were, it's better than what we have now.
Our life has changed tremendously. There's not a day that goes by when there's not an empty feeling, an emptiness in our house without her.
I think when you're a parent, you expect to be a parent for a long time, and it's hard to figure out a life without her.